Scorpio, welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get into your predictions for November of 2022. We're going to get started in all the right spaces and places. First, hit subscribe. My name is Jordan Scorpio. I am Hangman Tarot. We're going to get into your current energy first, and then we will get into the rest of your reading for November. Anything that is upcoming, any energy that surrounds it, and a likely outcome all the way to the ending. And that's about it. Other than that, let's get started. Also a reminder, at the end of this reading, there's going to be a video that pops up. That's going to be your love predictions for November of 2022. So if you want to check out all about your love life and set some intentions for that, please go ahead and do so. Feel free. We got Page of Swords, upright, Four of Wands. Some sort of a celebration. Currently, just the energy is very much in a place of celebrating. It's almost like very inspiring, very energetic. There's a lot of build around it. It could even be a nice little spiritual connection of long-term happiness. I feel like the situation kind of surrounding it is just moving through it with no problem. Moving through it with the mind and being able to plan something and communicate something is getting you into a place of stability when it comes to this type of celebration or this type of adventure. I feel like whatever this is, it has a lot of potential and has a lot of opportunities, so keep moving forward, okay? This is definitely some sort of a partnering up type of deal. I think that this is prone to something really good. This could make you a lot of money. This could just add to your personal or spiritual energy. So this is really good current energy as of right now. And again, you're just in a very nice place as far as your mind and trying to communicate all of your thoughts and really clear anything up as far as planning and getting into this celebration or this stability, really. Finding that stability after you've planned it. All right, let's find out what's going on. What is going on? What is going on? Let's find out the immediate challenge or anything immediately that pops up. Got our Knight of Pentacles, that's in a reverse position. Chariot, upright. You're working a lot. Okay, so you are working a lot. I feel like you're definitely in that vibe. It's just like this is very much your focus. The focus is money, money, money. Now, I don't think it's too intense of a focus, but I do feel like you reach out for help when you need to. So I think whatever this experience is it's reliable, okay? And anything kind of surrounding it has a lot to do with victory or winning or succession. And I feel like you're going to be recognized for something. So in November, this is definitely coming in, and that is going to come in really quickly. So if you're not ready, you better be ready, because I feel like going from Knight of Pentacles, you could probably go to a King, honestly. Like, I think that this is so balanced. It's very nice energy, and you want to make sure that you keep riding through with this. Don't fuck this up, okay? And I really feel like the only thing that you could mess up here is there's also like something else going on kind of around the situation really influencing it, or it could fuck it up, is I feel like a little bit of deception. So some sort of trickery, someone's trying to be deceitful around you. You could even be the one doing it, but I feel like this energy is definitely around you because you will be receiving information on it in November. So you'll receive some sort of information or contact about it, and you'll be very confused about it. You'll be like, well, what the hell, okay? And I feel like it's just going to feel very unreal. It's going to feel like somebody's being ruthless or deceptive, and you'll be like, what are you doing? This is so weird. Okay, because your mind won't be able to process it, because you'll be like, where did this come from? Okay, now, so this is having to do with your business or your work. So this is all surrounding your job. Again, you are moving on up in your job, so people are going to be around you. They're going to be acting fucking weird. Okay, and that is being said here right now with the Seven of Swords in reverse. People will be acting weird. People be talking. People adding tension, because you're inspiring everybody. So now they're going to be like, what the fuck? Get out of here. Get out of town, yeah? Okay, let's keep getting into this. Anything that has to do with the past. There's definitely some sort of a chaos in the past that you had surrounding your life. This could have been just recently, or could have been way back in the past, but this tower moment or this moment of chaos had some sort of vibe kind of surrounding something possessive, or maybe you had kind of a low self-esteem at the time, but I feel like this could have been very content, or you could have closed this chapter, but you never did. Okay, so as far as finances or business, I feel like there's definitely some sort of sense of you were kind of just over it in the past, okay? You kind of did a lot of work and you felt like you weren't getting paid for it. It could have even been in the beginning of this job. It just felt very chaotic. And it's almost like you were climbing up something, okay? And even being up at the tallest or the very top of this thing, you were like not the ruler. It was when you would come down, okay? So when you fall down off that tower, that's when the storm calmed down, and that's when you became the big top dog of your of this job, okay? Or the leader of your position, or, you know, bumped up in unemployment, or however this unfolds or walks out, that's how it is. I do feel like anything on the outer situation, this is definitely something that people probably seen. So again, I just feel like there was an unreliable experience with the finances is during a moment when there was already a bunch of shit going on, basically. Okay. And anything to do with your strengths here in November is just having to do with the experience in your job. So this is just all the coins are popping up. All of the business situation is, your focus is really just keep working and to keep, you know, up in the game here, or whatever it is that you do for your business. So this is definitely an experience in that. And I feel like this experience thus far is super creative, and you're just growing from it. Okay. And you're going to transform yourself through this. Okay. And I just feel like it's how you're creating your life. I mean, it's how you're opening up your fucking world. Okay. Because before, you know, your world kind of circulated around other things, and this is a completely different universe for you. All right, Scorpio. Let's find out what's going on near the future. Oh. So there is some sort of action being called of you, and I just feel like the experience of it is just not really being utilized. I feel like you're going to be kind of exhausted when it comes to this, and it could have something to do with your father. It could even have something to do with you needing to man up and be in the father position. So being stable, being the leader, being the top dog or somebody everyone can lean on is a really important role, okay? So if you're not putting any energy into that, you might want to step up, because if you get a different position in your work or in your job or in your business, you're going to have to be the emperor. You're going to have to be the man of the house, okay, if you will. I definitely feel like, again, it's just the energy or the action call is you just kind of like dragging your heels here, because you just feel like sometimes things get, you know, you dip up and down quite a bit. I don't know how to explain it. You're just kind of burnt out when it comes to this kind of thing. But you could be dealing with your father also, and this is an upright position, but this could just mean that you're not really wanting to put that action or the energy towards this situation, okay? Let's find, and that's in the near future. What's the suggested approach? How should Scorpio approach this father role, or how should they approach their father, or the role of the father in their life? With balance and flow and ease and not too intense of emotion. It just says to move through as fluidly as possible, as gracefully as possible, with pure intentions, with, you know, your feet on the ground and making sure that you're nurturing the conversation the entire fucking way through. But you really need to balance this out and bring lots and lots of love if you're going to have this energy or this action or this conversation or these communications or expressions with your father, or just even being in that leader position. Keep it in love, keep it in the balance, keep it with the universe. Okay. Let's find out what's the hopes and fears here. Okay, so your hope is to be able to pretty much fucking do everything. You're really wanting to just kind of have that magician energy, just be very magical, knowing how to do pretty much anything. Long-term happiness, starting new beginnings, being able to do whatever you wanted to, utilizing every single tool that you've been given. But to have all the tools in the tool belt would be super important. I do feel like your hope is that you'll be able to just communicate very well, think very well, be clear and precise. And I definitely feel like you want to be able to love in the way that you're supposed to and be nurturing. But there is something having to do with that. And for that reason, it's because of the experience that you fear. Your biggest fear here for experience is loss, okay? Loss or grief. I feel like also the experience of being confused, or, you know, being at a place of indecision and not being able to look at the honest truth, or being blindsided. Okay, so you're wanting to be the magician versus somebody who's completely blindfolded and doesn't really know how to do much because they're kind of bound to their own ideas and their own selves. So you're like, I just want to be open. I want to be open cell. I want to learn. I want to soak things up. I want to know what the fuck I'm doing. All right, let's find out a likely outcome for the month of November for our Scorpios. Weird. Okay, like I said, Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be some sort of information that's going to come in. I mean, you get to sit there and you get to soak it up, soak it in. By the ending of November, you're going to get some sort of information or some sort of communication about your focus and your dedication to your job, to your business, whatever that might be. Again, it brings you stability, it brings you safety. It is very reliable, whatever you're doing, okay? It's very concrete. And this is going to be after, you know, some sort of a conflict, or, you know, maybe a little bit of a debate, maybe just within the mind, or, you know, communication that comes in, and maybe, you know, you feel defensive. I feel like you're defensive. And it doesn't matter if you're getting a new job or if you're getting a new car, you're still going to be defensive. Like, there's just this defensive energy about whatever's going on, okay? But you're going to move through it in the best way possible, and I feel like you're going to grow from this with this Page of Pentacles. And you're very young, you're very youthful still, and that's on the inside or the outside. It doesn't really matter. But money management is important, and I need to tell you that. Stop fucking spending your money. You know who you are. Like, you know who you are. Stop spending your money. Stop spending. Okay. All right, I got to get out of here. Please go ahead, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. Don't forget to hit that bell so you do not miss out on your future upcoming general or love predictions. Make sure you click on that video that pops up. That's going to be your love predictions for November. And again, my name is Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. I hope that you enjoyed your reading and you can set some intentions, set forth into your beautiful months. Enjoy the rest of October, and happy Halloween, of course. And I will see you all on the flip side.